Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Pacific Valley, and today we're gonna talk about more updates. Alright, so here we are, right? Another update episode. Yeah, so we have to talk about more updates, and today is gonna be another quick one, alright? Although that's not excuse for you to forget to go ahead and leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel, alright? Because that's the only way for you to become a real master trainer, by subscribing to this channel right here. Also make sure to go ahead and share this video with everyone else when I play this game with. This way they can get tuned about all the updates regarding this game, alright? And of course, as always, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and follow me on all my social media as well, right? That's the best way for you to stay tuned about any new content here in this project. And of course, because this year, as you know very well, we had a new generation that came up, right? AKA 9th Paldea region. So pretty soon I'm going to start building all the new Pokemon chips, in order to be added here to this game series, right? So that's gonna be a very cool adventure, and I want you to join me while I'm doing that, okay? So that's why it's very important to go ahead and follow me on the Purple website as well, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing most of this work live, right? So that way you can go ahead and check it out in real time while I build and create each one of the new Pokemon chips and cards for the rival cards as well, right? Alright, so as always, you're gonna be leaving up there the cards, the playlist where I explain how to play this game, yeah? Where I get rule by rule and explain here in video, right? And also, of course, the playlist of this video, which is the update playlist, right? So you can check it out what I have changed since I started recording the gameplay for this project, for this game series. More specifically for this map right here, Kanto map, right? And of course, I couldn't forget to leave up there in the cards as well the playlist gameplay series, alright? Of this way you can go ahead and watch since the very first episode all the way up to the one I posted last week, right? Which, by the way, I realized just now, where I'm about to face Lance and eventually Gary, that I might have, made a huge mistake, right? Which was probably hushing towards the Pokemon League, right? Without, all the strong necessary Pokemon in order to accomplish it without using Gigantamax, right? And talking about that leads us to the first topic of this video today, which is the change I made on the Pokemon League PowerPoints requirements, right? As you can see right here. So if you know this game series well, you remember that it used to be 40 PowerPoints, right? Required in order for you to advance to the league, right? So, if you don't remember what all the PowerPoints are about, they are the minimum amount you have to have in order to go ahead and defy a gym leader, right? So that's what happens. And they used to be the same for every map, right? But then, in order to face the last gym leader, you're gonna need 36, and you used to need 40 in order to advance to the league. Although now I have changed it because I realized that the 40 it is too little, right? Once having a full red hand, yeah, a handful of red chip Pokemon is not gonna be nearly enough for you to have a fair battle against the Pokemon League, right? Because they are definitely so strong, right? And then you're gonna definitely have a hard time if you don't have any sort of Ultra Beast, aka Black Chip Pokemon, or Mythical / Legendary, aka Orange Chip Pokemon, or some ones that can Gigantamax, or at least Mega Evolve, right? So those are going to make a huge difference for you. So that's why I changed the minimum required amount for advancing to the league, right? And of course, if you don't remember anything about it, the PowerPoints are those yellow numbers here on the Pokemon chips, right? So by gathering Pokemon, you're gonna sum up all the power points you have, right? So you keep going, and then as soon as you have at least 55, you're gonna be good to go, right? And of course, a good tip is always go ahead and try to put your hands on a yellow Pokemon chip as soon as possible, or at least sooner than the other players, right? This way you're gonna ensure you have a yellow chip on your team, which not only gonna be a super strong Pokemon, having a 75 life points, yeah, and recovering 25, but also is going to be super powerful because it's going to roll a d20, alright? So that's definitely a good tip for you, if I may suggest you or give you any tip, alright? And let's go ahead and talk about the last topic about this video today. Yeah, I told you it would be a quick one, which is the addition of a new item card, aka Oran Berry. Yeah, as I said, I'm having a really tough time going through the league, trying to beat them all without using Gigantamaxing or anything. So I realized that a card like this, it would be a good addition to this deck, right? And to this game series as a whole. So let's get to know this card together, right? Oran Berry. Throw this berry to deceive the rival Pokemon. Instead of recovering through the life recover, aka LR, the expected amount of life points, aka LP, the target Pokemon recovers only 10 life points, right? So yeah, if you saw the last video, right, you remember that all the Pokemon League Pokemon, right, they are going to recover the same amount of life, 25 for the first ones, and then 35 for the main ones, right? Which is quite a good amount, right? Super considerable amount. And that can be very challenging when you don't have a very good pick against it, yeah, or nor the right items to use, right? So having this item card might be very handy once you can avoid such life recover of 25 or 35 even, and then exchange it for a life recover of only 10 life points, right? Which is going to make your life much easier, right? So yeah, so I think besides looking super cool, and I think it's super tasteful the way it looks, yeah, I also think it's a very useful card. Alright, so also remember that although it is said here, deceive the rival Pokemon, it doesn't mean necessarily a rival card Pokemon, right? It means any rival, whether it is a wild one, a player's one, or of course a rival card one, right? So it could be used against any rival Pokemon at all, alright? So yeah, I think that's it for this video, right? We just covered very quickly those two changes that, yet simple, are very significant for this game series, right? And gonna change a lot the dynamic, not only regarding the battles, but also regarding especially the very late game, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and also hope that you put it in practice, right? Test it out and leave a comment here telling me what you think about those changes, right? And of course, now you can find here the Poke Anatomy book, yeah? An unofficial guide by Christopher Stowe, right? It's such an awesome work, so I definitely recommend you to check it out while playing this game, and waiting for your turn, alright? Please don't forget that you could always come here to the pkmmtr.com in order to have access to the website of the game, right? And check it out the rules in a more visual interactive way. Here you could also click on the download button to request access to all the printable files from my Google Drive, where you could find all the public content released so far that could be downloaded in order for you to print it out and assemble your own physical version of this game, just like a huge DIY, alright? Also go ahead and check it out down there, the link for my Patreon's page. This way you can help me out a lot by becoming a patron and even having the option to have exclusive access, right? And then through the exclusive access, you're going to be able to play exclusive mods here within the Tabletop Simulator, which are the spin-off ones regarding the Pokemon Go Kanto and also the Pokemonunite map, right? But even more than that, actually, you're going to also have early access to the next map I'm going to be playing within this game series, which is the Pokemon Orange Islands map. A lot of content, a lot of fun for you to have with your friends online. So please consider backing me up on Patreon if you like this project at all, right? It's gonna make a huge difference for me. Also, don't forget to go ahead and check out the links down in the description so you can find the Logos by Nick Academy, a very cool platform full of courses which are going to teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master. And then, just like me, you're gonna master your skills using free softwares such as GIMP and even Inkscape in order to create very cool professional logos, just like those ones I created in order to use here in this project, right? And then, who knows, with those skills, it might be possible for you to create cool professional logos to other people and even making an extra income out of them, right? Imagine how cool you'll be. So if you're going to set about it, please don't forget to check out the links down there in the description, because any product, service, or course purchased through the links down below is going to support this channel a lot and help me out to keep bringing you more content just like this one and the gameplays that you know very well, right? Also, don't forget to go ahead and ring the bell so you can get notified about new videos coming up next week, alright? I hope you guys enjoyed all the updates we're talking about today, and I see you again in the next one.